somebody's accusing him of. You don't have no evidence.
There's quotes.
No, what? Show me evidence that Trump said.
Okay, so evidence that Trump said what?
Librarian. I'm a librarian.
There's literally evidence. Okay, well, there's literally evidence.
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Do you believe that Trump is racist?
No, no.
No, okay, so I have a list of some examples.
No, ma'am.
I've physically met Trump. I've talked to Trump. I've talked to his son. I've been around Trump. I've been to the White House when Trump was the president over 7 times. So I have experiences with Trump. I'm not just anecdotally saying because I heard something from somewhere else. Go ahead.
Okay, so what is your definition of racism then?
When someone is prejudiced against another person, specifically regarding their race.
Okay, so.
Or they do things against other people because of race. And then race is the only factor.
Yes, okay. So,
on that perspective, I know that a lot of people argue that he has done some good things, some bad things, and
I'm a librarian. I'm a librarian. I'm a librarian. I'm a librarian. It's the fact. I'm a librarian.
So I have some examples here. I feel if these are uttered from someone's mouth, they're racist. I don't.
That is a porous, ridiculous argument.
So.
In 1973. In the 1980s, Trump's casinos were accused of hiding the black staff when Trump came to visit. And he said, quote, "Black guys counting my money. I hate it. The only kind of people I want counting my money are short guys. There were yarmulkes every day. I think the black guy is lazy, and it's probably not his fault. Because laziness is a trait in blacks." It really is. And he said that in 1991.
I've never heard that quote a day in my life. Okay. I can see how a person would think that's racist.
Okay, so if this were to be something he would say,
if he did say this hypothetically,
would you consider that racist?
I wasn't there. I don't know the context. Was he joking or whatever? I don't know. Why a person would
like that was meant to be a joke.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not in his head. Were you there?
I was not there. Were you there?
I wasn't, so I can't say either one.
Exactly. So you're playing a he said she said game.
No, sir.
I'm saying I can see how somebody could think that. Could you also see how somebody could think that maybe he was joking or whatever the case may be? He don't feel that way about black people.
So I don't agree with that
because I think that this joke literally is inherently racist. So does that mean if he was nice to you that he's nice to every other black person? Like
all the black people I know that met him and talked to him, all the people that know him, never say he's a racist. Nobody ever. Show me. Well,
okay, so let me ask you then about the first 2 examples I used. What do you think that's racism?
What do you mean?
what you just
quoted? First 2 examples, how in the 1980s, Trump's casinos were accused of hiding the black staff when he came to visit, and also the Nixon administration had sued Trump for refusing to rent to black people.
I think that
is a porous, ridiculous argument.
You could see how.
See, you literally
cannot explicitly say that him having his staff hide black people from him when he came.
I can't verify what you. I can't. You can sue a person. I can't verify that
this is a fact that you can look up.
Because let's put it like this. Let's put it like this. If you believe that act is racist, then if a person does something positive for black people, and I can show you examples of that,
if he does something positive, that doesn't make him not racist.
Well, what is if he hates black?
You literally have not.
Racism, as you described, is discriminating somebody solely on the premise of the race, which is exactly verbatim the argument I just gave you.
With actions, correct?
With actions.
So
refusing
if
to
he
rent
does,
to
but if he does, like at Mar-a-Lago, he fought that Jews and blacks will be able to dine fairly at Mar-a-Lago at his resort. That's an act in favor of black people. He won an award in 1996. The Rainbow Push Coalition, Jesse Jackson, gave him an award for his efforts in the inner city communities.
Sound
like a racist person?
You know what? I've made my point here.
No, actually, I haven't.
And they're all well taken care of, and they love Trump.
Okay. Wow.
Donald Trump had all the HBCU presidents go to the White House, and he funded HBCUs in the United States of America on a permanent basis, which is something Barack Obama, the first black president, never did, and no Democrat did. Donald Trump had opportunity zones and the First Step Act, which my uncle got out of prison. He had 40 years fed time. He got out of prison because of what Donald Trump put into place.
Okay.
So do you also count that?
So can I just reiterate what I had said before you brought up all of this?
No.
Okay, so before all of this, you were just saying how I was just, and then you just went off listing, does that sound like a racist man? Does that sound like a racist man? I just gave off reasons why he is a racist man for certain things he did, and that doesn't negate.
When you wait, I think what you should do is you should say,
what you argue,
I think, okay, let's
look at it like this. Do you think Joe Biden is a racist?
Well, I'm not going to get into that because
If you do the eulogy at a former Klan member's funeral, would you be considered a racist?
if you willingly are going.
No, you did the eulogy. He did the eulogy.
Did the eulogy
Of a former Klan member.
the eulogy of a former Klan member.
Are you a racist?
Obviously. Oh, if I, oh,
Racist if you did the eulogy of a former Klan member.
Well,
I don't think I can say that for sure.
say if you knowingly did
Joe
that.
Biden
and
did
said
the
it possibly-
eulogy of Robert
I'm
Byrd,
not arguing
who's a
about
former
Biden.
Klans member.
I'm not here to
No, I'm
say
saying,
that Biden
well,
is the best
well, you
person in
have
the
to
world.
admit that
That's not my argument.
He's a
here.
racist too.
Yeah, I agree.
Can
For
black
Biden
people
right
be
now.
racist?
Can black people be racist?
Well, that's not the argument right now.
Say racist
What do you
things?
mean?
Yeah, it's racist.
Come on to the mic next. I think the bottom line is this.
2 ice dollars, please.
Okay, so can I give you a couple more reasons?
Donald Trump has the most black votes out of any Republican in history. So if he's a racist, I would think that black people wouldn't be supporting him in the numbers that they are.
So
He's not a
This
racist.
isn't an argument
Mike
about
Tyson don't think he's a
opinion, about
racist.
perspective, about what
Nobody
the
thought he was a
culture
racist
thinks
until he
about
became
him.
president.
This is an argument
About the things he's done.
that is racist. That's what
What
I'm
about the things
saying.
he's done that's not racist, that help black people? Do that?
No, he still is racist if he does a racist thing. Just because he does a good thing for a black person and goes and does something prejudicial.
Have you met him before?
Oh my God, no way, I haven't met him.
You would have an exact.
None of this is right.
If I didn't know you and somebody said, "Oh man, she's a fascist or something," she hates black people
Yeah.
because you may have said or done something, and then I meet you and I'm like, "No, she's not a racist. I met her. She's cool.
So,
she's nice. She's not." Nobody that knows Trump believes he's a racist.
Okay,
That's
so
legitimate.
that's not true. But here, okay, let me for that example. Okay,
Ben
so.
Carson think Trump is. You know Ben Carson is.
Gosh. Yeah, no, you know that.
He's only the most brilliant man, one of the most brilliant men that ever lived. He literally support and endorse Donald Trump. Do you think that man is dumb enough to support a racist?
I don't know this man.
You think I'm dumb enough to support a racist?
You just talked about, gave me an example. Okay, I just want to respond to what you're saying. That's all.
Okay, your driver's license is gonna get suspended.
You say that, but if you heard a direct quote of me saying something racist, and you knew that was true, let's say you had a video recording of me saying something racist. Where's the? Oh, okay. I can. There's a lot of examples.
You're going off of what somebody's accusing him of. You don't have no
It's not
ever saying
accusations.
it.
There's quotes.
No. What? Show me evidence that Trump said that.
Okay, so
Evidence that Trump said what?
Racist? Something racist.
racist.
Okay, well, there's literally evidence. Okay, well, there's literally evidence because you can see.
It's kind of weird conversation.
Oh my gosh.
I think I would know if the man is. Why would I support a racist?
So were you saying that all of the records were falsified for when Trump was sued for refusing to sell to black people?
Are you saying that is fake and was made up as some sort of like propaganda or something?
I don't know what claims you're talking about. I'm going off of what you're in.
I'm telling you my claim. In this situation, in the hypothetical situation where what I'm saying is true, what is your opinion on him refusing to sell to black people, have rent for black people?
So I just gave you an example of how he fought that black and Jews were able to come to Mar-a-Lago.
So I'm talking about in this specific situation, do you think that is racist to refuse to sell to black people? Only because they're black.
That's not the company. No, the company.
Was sued for discrimination.
The company is
The
his
company. That does not mean that company was passed down to him from his father.
How do you explain
and policies were in place, and there was. What you say?
How? Because he
Is that a fact? Is that proven to be true?
So you're right. That does not mean it's true because it
Did
is.
Oprah Winfrey think he was a racist?
Allegations against
Does
him.
Oprah Winfrey think he was a racist when he was on her show and she wanted him to run for president?
With the list of all
You
these
wanna go down the
situations
list?
I have.
Jesse Jackson think he was a racist when he got an award next to Rosa Parks?
Of racist things he has said and done, that makes him a racist person, despite any good things he could have done.
Well, okay, I disagree with you.
You disagree with me? Okay.
When a man get an award next to Rosa Parks by black leaders for his efforts in the black community, I think that kind of weighs in too.
I feel like that is all.
He supported
very
Jesse
opinion-based,
Jackson
so it
when he
doesn't
ran
really
for
relate.
president. I think that is fair too, that he supported Jesse Jackson. He support black people. When did somebody say he was a racist before he was the president? That one example you say?
No. There could be many more. This is me.
I think it's going nowhere. I think it's going nowhere. I met Trump.
Coming up.
I
Not being
met
as prepared
Trump.
as I could be.
Okay,
but
I met Trump. Trump is
there's
not a
many
racist. 90% of people I know do not think that Donald Trump's a racist. I don't know a real person that know him and is fair.
I
thinks he's
really
racist.
disagree with that.
And if he was a
because
racist, I wouldn't vote for him.
You ain't lying.
What racist policies have he put into place?
Racist policies. He's a
What
figurehead
what
for our
actions has he
country.
done
Our
as the
president's
president?
a figurehead for our country.
What-
Him saying the things that
What
he has
actions
said,
has he done
both
as a
with
president
racism
that's
and
racist?
with sexism.
What
with
actions
the
as a
he's made against him.
What?
No, he didn't. That's a lie.
He secured funding to HBCUs. You don't put some money on it? Put some money on it. I know. That's why.
I made my point here.
No. Like I said, you cannot name a policy that Donald Trump has put into place.
Just because he doesn't implement a racist policy,
You can't see
that doesn't
your
mean
racist
anything.
argument is so down the drain.
You
So you're
say,
saying-
well, a
you're
person that I
saying
don't
if
know.
somebody doesn't like let's say somebody says
He's
they
not a
hate
racist.
puppies. They don't hate puppies, but they
And then he go and rescue millions of puppies.
Yes, exactly. So
Is he a puppy hater or not?
Does that mean that he is trying to help these
Somebody
puppies
accused-
or trying to be kind
okay,
to these
let's say
puppies?
somebody
What if he
accu-
has a bunch of cats and he only murders puppies,
No,
but then he keeps some puppies and says they're fine?
No. Let's say that someone is accused of abusing cats and dogs.
So
Well,
it's
like
not
they're
accused.
animals.
You have just
No.
said
Somebody accused of doing cats and dogs. Okay, but then they go and rescue 1 million cats and dogs. It's a moot point. Do you know the person and what policies has he introduced that was racist?
it's not about racist policies. I'm saying he's a racist person.
Okay.
I'm not saying.
Okay. So why are you not voting for him?
Why am I not voting for him?
Yeah.
Russia, the surface, he is racist and he's also sexist.
Count that because I disagree with you. You don't even know the
he's
guy.
also sexist. He said that you should grab women by the pussy.
That's not sexist.
That is very
How is that
sexist.
sexist?
If you say you're a star and you can go and grab
No.
women by
Read what he said.
sexist.
Did
Yes.
you read it?
No, I
He
listened
said,
to it. I listened to it.
I grab them by the, and they let you and they like it.
That's not what he said. I
Yes,
have
he
the
did.
exact
Pull it
quote.
up. Pull it up. Pull it up. He said, I grab them by the
Okay.
and they let you.
Okay, he said, it's like a magnet, I just kiss, and when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything, grab them by the pussy.
They let you do it.
So
That's sexist?
that is sexist.
You may say that's gross.
So this is the point
You
where
may
it's so
say that's
hard
not
to
good for a
talk
man to just grab a
anybody.
woman by the nookie, but we all are grown.
We grown.
We know women like stars.
What about when
You-
he,
hold on.
What about
Let's
when
stop-
he made
let's
the
stop
joke
acting-
about the 10-year-old
let's
girl
stop
saying he's
acting-
gonna get with her in 10
Stop-
years?
Let's stop acting like we kids. Do you know women? They love celebrities,
Really?
and they let them grab them by the, and they
Oh,
like
man.
it.
Are you a celebrity?
Hey, look, I've had women say crazy things to me.
Wow.
I'm a good married man,
What
so I
a
don't
ladies'
engage.
man. What a ladies' man. Yeah.
Thank you.
I try.
Right. Do you grab him by
What
the pussy?
I don't because I'm a
You
Christian
don't?
man.
Oh, okay. So
That you act like
don't
that's
do it
so
because
crazy.
You're Christian.
The
so you're
man
saying Trump is going against your religion.
For 30 years ago, that he grabbed him by the and he
Oh,
like
30 years ago. So
what
he
does
was
that have
asked
to do with his
again
policy?
later in an interview what his response was to that question, because regardless of whether or not you're saying that is sexism,
That's not
that is-
sexism.
That is an offensive joke to many people, and as a figurehead of our country, he's held to higher standards.
He did that as a
and
president?
When he was asked, oh my God, he shouldn't be
So
our
what do you-
president now. If somebody does something racist before they're president and then they become president,
And people talk
Well,
about the
Kamala
racist
Harris
thing
had
he
an
did.
affair with Willie Brown
my
in
God.
we're talking
California.
about Trump right now.
No, I'm just saying. Are you
Trump right
disqualifying
now.
her?
I'm talking about
Are
Trump
you
right now.
disqualifying?
What?
I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about Trump right now.
Because that is
Let's
the point that
disqualify
I came
Trump.
up to
Let's
talk
disqualify
about.
Trump. Okay, he can't run.
Well, I
He's a
don't wanna
racist and
disqualify
sexist.
Trump.
Racist. Who
You
you
do
voting
agree.
for?
You
Who
do
vo-
agree.
I don't agree with you, but let's go with the
So,
premise.
I came up here.
Who you voting for?
I'm voting for Kamala.
She had an affair with Willie Brown. Her husband slept with the nanny and got her pregnant.
Kamala Harris's husband. Is that count?
Does that count for what you're saying? Like,
Did you vote for
her as a
Hillary
figurehead?
Clinton?
I didn't vote because I wasn't old enough
Oh, well,
to
good.
vote. Yeah.
Well, not good, but I get you. Okay.
Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah.
Are you disqualifying Kamala?
Am I disqualifying Kamala from?
They following me, Ma. They following me.
So
Something that is considered debatable.
considering the numbers
I think what
for
you're saying is
the
debatable.
cases where people
People are
accusing
arguing
her
that
of
point. That's
are
why they're not
relatively
voting
small.
for it. That's why they're losing more black votes than any other administration.
So,
What are you saying? I don't know. What's your policy position?
Okay, why are you voting for
Kamala Harris.
I will explain to you. So
Explain.
hypothetically, you have two candidates. One is a person that in your mind and from the facts that you've seen is confirmed to be racist and sexist.
And a bunch of other things. And
I consented, I'll consent.
Okay.
I'm just saying in this hypothetical.
It's
You
nauseating
believe it like
listening
me.
to that.
Okay,
But-
let's say in this hypothetical, you believe what I do. So that's what I believe.
Okay.
And then there's another person. I'm not gonna vote for the person who I believe did all those things.
What about the
Regardless of whether
Willie
or not
Brown?
You agree with me.
What about the affair with Willie
I'm
Brown?
voting for her because that's what I believe.
Okay, we get it.
That's
You're
the facts
biased.
that I've seen.
You get it. You're biased. You
Oh,
say things
I'm
about
biased?
no.
No.
Listen.
I've seen
You say
facts
things
that
about
prove
Trump, and you
that
say he's disqualified
Trump is a
for doing
bad
it.
person.
Kamala Harris do the similar things, and you say it's okay.
Similar things.
if you
Having an affair is a bad thing.
Okay, so you're saying that
That's
when
not my-
Trump
that's not
has
my
had-
measurement.
So you're
That's
saying
yours.
you're saying Trump didn't have affairs.
That's not my measurement. I don't care.
So if you're gonna play a comparison
I don't
game,
care what Trump
I'm
did
just
when he wasn't
talking
the
about
president.
Trump being you don't care.
I care
but
what he
you're bringing
did as the
up Kamala
president.
Harris and asking why I'm voting
Because
for her,
I'm
but
showing
you
your
still vote for-
contradiction.
Really?
Your
Really?
contradictions. You hold him accountable to some sexual stuff he did.
So, not some.
Consensual.
There is many things that have happened, and like over time.
What
that he has
policies
done that
do
were
you like
offensive.
that Kamala Harris is introducing?
I'm not arguing about Kamala Harris right now. I'm arguing about the fact that you asked me why I'm voting.
I just told you you're not a racist, but you won't get you don't want to understand it. So we got to move.